Hello, everyone. This is Amy Dean, and we are back for another Tuesday transformation. So, for all of you who have not yet commented or left a question about what it is you're stuck with and what you need support or clarity on your spiritual awakening path, or in general in your mental emotional healing journey, please do share because I am here to answer all your questions and to guide you through anything that you might get stuck on. So with that being said, we do have a member comment I'd like to bring to the table today. And thank you all for participating, for being open to contributing to this beautiful community. So first and foremost, the question in our group was, what is your biggest block to living as your true authentic self? And by the way, if you have not answered this yet, please answer in the comments below because we are reading everything and I'm making videos for you. So let's come to this member's answer. She had said generational trauma is one of the biggest blocks to living as my true authentic self. So number one, that takes a lot of awareness. So I have to say that's incredible that you know that you're in touch with that. My sense is that you probably have explored your mental emotional world before to be able to know something to that extent. And I also want to share some ways of moving through this because I know it's really scary, first of all, to understand that you don't just have your own trauma, but you're also living with generational trauma. So that means your parents' trauma, their parents' trauma, their parents' trauma. The list goes on and on. So the first thing to note is that it is 100% healable. So I want to extend some, let's say, some gentleness first, right? Some kindness to you for all the pain that you're carrying in your heart, and all of you carrying this pain right now that is passed down from other generations. And also to let you know that as you start to understand your core wounds and that there's survival, abandonment, disempowerment, and shame. So these four core wounds, when you know what those are within you and you can identify what is the number one core wound that causes me the most stress, that causes me the most problems in my life, that is key. That is the solution right there. So when you uncover that, what tends to happen next is then you can start healing it. Right? You can start to bring awareness to that and start healing that. And my guess is, and this is what I find frequently in this work, is that as you heal that, you're also healing generational trauma from the past. You are healing lines and lines of ancestral trauma. And the reason being is because it starts with us, right? It starts with us. So as you're making new decisions for yourself, and it's heavy. I mean, I'll be honest, it's heavy when you have to sit with all that. But when you can say, okay, this is not mine, this is mine, and I'm going to work on this stuff over here, and this is the generational stuff that has contributed to my stuff, for example, I'm just going to work on what I know and what I've been through, and that's all I can do in the moment. Then right there, you have stepped into your power. And when you step into your power, now you're moving towards healing that wound within you, which then affects lines and lines of your ancestors. So it's so important to understand that because I know the heaviness. I know how hard it can be to carry that burden of, I not only have to heal my trauma, but I have to heal everyone else's trauma too. But the truth is it's all connected. And the important thing to know is what's within your control and or influence and what is not. And their trauma is not. Yours is. And the effects of course, from their trauma and what you experienced is something you can work through and heal through. And it will absolutely make a big impact. So knowing that right now, I want to find out, do you have any other questions? Anything that comes up for you about this? Because when it comes to understanding your number one core wound, there will be a quiz coming in the future if it's not already here at the time of this video. But as of the recording of this video, we don't quite have the quiz. So if you'd like to, I highly encourage you to jump on a complimentary call with Jen, who is our Awakening Transformation Guide here in our group. And what she can do is help you uncover, what is this core wound? How is this impacting you? How is it making a negative impact in your life? And what are some positive ways that you can heal going forward as a result of healing this wound? So if you're interested, if you're ready to dive into that discovery, I highly recommend connecting with Jen. I'll make sure to have her link here, and then we'll go from there and we'll see what you think. But I'd love to hear any follow-up questions or anything that comes to your mind. But I want you all to know that just by making that conscious choice to heal from the inside out and telling yourself, I can do this, and knowing that you have the capacity and the resilience to move through this trauma, that's all it takes. That is where the foundation begins, because from there, it only gets easier. So each and every one of you, I want to send love to all of you suffering with trauma, any generational trauma, any connection to this topic at all. And I really hope to hear from you. I really hope that you can reach out, leave me a comment, let me know if you have any further questions, and we'll connect here in the group. And I'll continue to create videos for you as well. So take good care, everyone. Namaste to you, and we'll be in touch very soon.